Hello, here we are with a new episode of Pints and Pages. I'm Nick.
I'm Brad.
I'm Levi.
And today, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, I know Levi's not putting subscribe buttons above my thing, but this is what I see all the streamers do. I'm not just disco dancing.
There's something over here.
Yeah, like ring the bell and subscribe and do all this stuff.
What is
my girl?
this?
I don't know. My girlfriend makes fun of me because I talk with my hands anyway. So anyway, I'm gonna start off the conversation with what I enjoy and have to bitch about, but then we're gonna go ahead and segue over to Brad because I'd like to hear about Gen Con.
Oh yeah,
you did Gen Con last weekend. I got to talk to you a little bit, but Levi has not. So and then maybe if Levi wants a little bit of a segment, if we get to it, we can either talk about zoos or we can talk about the new Hobbit deck too. So the new Hobbit set, I guess is what I should say.
I called them animal prisons.
Animal prisons, yeah. Yeah, I'll say this before I get into my bitch session. Yesterday was classic because we went to the zoo and we walked around.
Yeah.
Kyla and Isaac got to feed capybaras and anteaters, and then pet an anteater, but you can't pet the capybara because
you're not supposed to pet any of the animals, but the anteaters would stick their nose through the fence, and the lady was like, "I don't care if you touch them."
Because what they give them like this big long, like almost like those hurricane tubes that you drink at like
yeah,
but that the anteater puts their nose all the way into it and eats the bugs. So while they're doing that, they
yard margarita for
the yard margarita. So but we did go to the zoo. So in what I would say was one of the best things. Have you seen those Progressive commercials where they're like, you don't want to end up like your parents?
Yeah.
And one of what I can only say is I watched my dad spit beer on the ground when I told him that he was like that, because we're walking and in between two exhibits, you can see the parking lot, and he's just standing there staring. And these two random people walk by him and he looks and he goes, "Look, cars in their natural habitat." And Levi goes, "What the fuck?" And I said, have you ever seen those Progressive commercials trying not to turn out like your parents? And my dad just spit his beer on the ground. He was laughing so hard. I was like, oh my God, that was the worst dad joke I've ever. He was just like, cars, and they're two random people that just looked at him like he fucking was nuts. So anyway,
we're maybe an hour into the zoo, and Misty is like, "I didn't know I signed up for a fucking comedy show." And I went, "You have 3 generations of retards
here." Yeah. So that was funny, but yeah, my dad just randomly asking. He did that more than once.
Oh, like, he did it
not to the cars, like. He would just walk up to random people and ask them questions about the zoo. And I'm like, who are you talking to? And he's like, I don't know. Like, it's just like, he'd walk up to somebody and they're looking at something. He'd be like, you see that over there? That's kind of cool. And these people are like, what is this old man talking to us for?
What the hell?
But the highlight was when he said, look, cars in their natural habitat. And I'm like, oh, Jesus. So anyway,
fantastic.
Yeah, it was funny. We got a kick out of it. So I'm gonna bitch. Levi has heard me bitch a little bit about this, but I'm gonna complain and about wrestling. Shocker, right? So I know that you guys have talked a lot about trolls on the internet for Magic. I mean, they're terrible for Magic and for everything else. My patience is wearing thin with a lot of the streamers that I watch. Just because they are like, and I think you can relate this to a lot of different things, like probably movies and Magic and everything else. is they had SummerSlam last weekend. Nice, solid event. Good things happened. Not a lot of bad. A lot of storylines wrapped up. New ones were getting ready to start. And all I kept hearing the streamers say was, finally we got the WWE that we've been begging for. The WWE we deserve. This weekend was awesome. SummerSlam was fantastic. And all I kept thinking to myself while I'm watching these guys do their half-hour shows about why WWE is back is that for the last 2 months, everything that they bitched about was the story that got them to where they were at. Like,
It was they bitched about what they wanted.
like
Like bitching about the smell of a meal that's cooking, and then at the end you're like, oh my god, this is exactly what I wanted.
right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like skipping to the end of the story and loving the ending, but you never read the front half of the book. It was
These
like
motherfuckers read the last Harry Potter book and thought it was an amazing series.
yeah. Or I mean, it was like they were the Cody Rhodes and CM Punk match ended with Randy Orton coming back and giving an RKO to Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Well, for the last 2 months, Cody Rhodes and CM Punk have been fucking chirping at each other, and the blow off was this match at SummerSlam, which I'm sure won't be their only match. But everybody's been bitching for weeks. Oh, I'm tired of Cody. I'm tired of fucking CM Punk, blah, blah, blah. Randy Orton comes back, and they're like, oh, my God, this is great. This is what we wanted. We wanted Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. You don't get Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton without the build-up of Cody Rhodes and CM Punk to build up to that, like, Cody's trying to get the title back, and Randy is costing him the belt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it kicks off the storyline for Cody Rhodes, but it also leaves the Cody Rhodes Punk storyline open-ended because Cody's gripe is that the cat got me. Is that the
I thought someone tased you.
I thought so too.
I can see her right in the
It's
corner.
that he didn't beat Cody Rhodes by himself. Randy Orton had to help him.
Yeah.
And so there was a lot of this, a lot of just like storytelling that culminated with the end, and everybody just bitching about, oh man, I hate this and I hate that, and it's like I don't get it, I don't understand it. I think people are like that with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
It seems to be.
I'm just happy that none of them are of the bloodline.
Yeah.
Because that's what drove me up a wall.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck about the individuals themselves, but when you push that kind of shit, it's like, get out of here.
They've kind of not totally abandoned it. They're still the bloodline, but they've kind of put Roman Reigns out there by himself to like do his thing, which is good.
To be honest, he always had a character that should have never teamed up with anybody.
He really didn't need it. I think the reason that they did it, and especially why they put him with Paul Heyman, is because he used to not be a great speaker. And he needed that mouthpiece, but...
You know what you haven't brought up yet?
What?
Mm-hmm.
Danhausen? Minihausen?
Exactly.
Brad Williams was one of the Minihausens during SummerSlam. The comedian Brad Williams.
We had human monies on. It was
a human monies on a pole match.
They have trademarked human monies.
So yeah, he hands out what look like dollar bills with his face on it. But
I never would have thought he was our replacement for the $1 Million Man.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoy. Did
Joe Hendry participate in this match?
Joe Hendry. So when Jamie
I know they've been singing together.
Yeah, when JD McDonough got involved. Joe Henry come down and did and helped out. Well, last week to promote SummerSlam, there's a Hot Wings. There's a Hot Ones.
Yes,
Where they throw ping pong balls. It's like beer pong, but there's a wing in the cup. So when you land it in the cup, you got to eat the wing, and then you tip it over and see what it's like 1 through 10. Danhausen hosted it. The Miz and Kit Wilson were on one side. Damian Priest and R-Truth were on the other. So, and the Miz kept telling them that they were cheating.
I was like, I can't play it, obviously, but that's what you were looking at.
Yeah. It was it was fun. It was a fun watch for sure. They I didn't know that they did this. But yeah, it was fun because at one point R-Truth switched cups. So there was a blue cup, or there was a cup on the wrong side or something. So when they threw the ball in, R-Truth was like, "We won!" And Miz is like, "No, I threw it in the cup." And he goes, "It's a different color." Like, it was like, and Danhausen's like, "I'll allow it." So yeah, it was fun. It was funny to watch. So yeah, Danhausen is still 100% on everybody's radar. So he's got a coffee now.
What?
Yeah, there's a Danhausen coffee. He's got shirt deals with several different companies. He's doing his thing. But anyway, my main complaint, and then we'll leave this whole entire thing, was that trolls and shit is starting to bother me. Because I just can't stand. That is hysterical. Hell yeah. Hello, yes, regular humans. It's Danhausen. Danhausen has decided to delve into the world of coffee, the market of energy beans. This coffee has notes of evil and nice.
I love it.
So anyway, that's my gripe. I want to start my own wrestling program where I just bitch about the people bitching about wrestling.
Yeah. So in today's fans we hate.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's pretty much what it is.
We just pull up comments across the internet and be like, here's how stupid this guy is. And then we present all the evidence and just call out people out individually.
We were doing that
Idiots
with
of the
IMDb,
internet.
weren't we?
Yeah.
We sat here for like 15 minutes, one podcast, doing that with IMDb reviews.
I think that was that's a segment on Time Suck. It used to be Idiots of the Internet.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So, all right. So I bitched long enough. SummerSlam was a great event, by the way, last week. I didn't get to watch it live, but I did go back and watch it. Raw the night after was cool. SmackDown seemed really great because Kevin Owens is back, and his exact word, the promo ended with him in CM Punk's face, telling CM Punk, I need to thank you. I need to thank you for showing what I don't want to, that I don't want to end up like a what he's bitter piece of shit like you. So, yeah, he basically told him he didn't want to turn into a piece of shit like CM Punk was, which was funny. Kevin Owens is like, CM Punk tried to tell him that he was only there because of CM Punk, because look at him, nobody wanted him to be a wrestler. He would have never made it in the WWE without CM Punk, and he basically told him he was a piece of shit and then shoved him. And I hope Kevin Owens beats the fuck out of CM Punk. That's all I want. That's all I want him to do. Just beat the shit out of him.
Good old Pepsi Phil.
So yeah, but he kept calling him Phil too, which you could tell was irritating Punk because he wouldn't call him CM Punk. He just kept calling him Phil. You know what, Phil? So anyway, that's my wrestling segment of the.
Kevin Owens' Twitter is so fucking weird.
Why? Has he got just odd one-liners over and over again?
So the last thing he posted was 4 pictures of his x-rays. No caption of if these are good, bad, and different. I don't know how to read a fucking x-ray. I don't even know what he had injured because I know he's been gone because he was injured.
Neck and back, I think.
Okay,
I think they had to fuse his neck to his back.
Sweet. And then a month ago, July 7th, he just posted a picture of the Boogeyman for no reason. Just
maybe the clock is more of a thing than maybe it's like time's up or here I come.
You want to see the next one after this?
Oh God, what is it? It's him and Sami Zayn. Then now forever.
Balls. That's what I mean. It's just so fucking weird. And then there's
Sami Zayn wrestling is El Generico.
But yeah, I just was like, oh, I want to see what's going on with Kevin Owens. I'll look at his social media, and I don't know what's going on with Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
You probably know less about what's going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what the next set of storylines is. I thought, like I said, the storyline ending with SummerSlam was good. Lesnar and Obafemi and Punk and Rhodes and Kevin Owens becoming the number 1 contender, and then the Roman Seth match was great. So yeah, I didn't have a problem with it. Thought it was good. I think things are looking up. They'll be in Indianapolis, I think, in September, but I doubt I go because it's a Friday night SmackDown. So, all right, that's all I got for my 2 cents. Now I'd love to hear about Brad's rainy trip to.
Oh yeah, well it was only rainy for the one day, really.
I was gonna say the big thing that I imagine everyone has seen probably.
Oh yeah,
how bad was the flooding?
Speaking of internet trolls,
yeah, so pretty much spot on. I was not an internet troll, but I was definitely an IRL troll through that process because I was very fucking aggravated. But no, the storm kind of rolled through. We were fine, like nothing was going wrong, and then just all of a sudden they're like, okay, everybody needs to shelter, and like there is a tornado warning, and they never said sighting, they never said, and they made it implied that we haven't seen a tornado, but we think one's about to come out, kind of thing, and like I didn't hear anything about like funnel cloud spottings or anything like that, but. No, they started all moving us, and then one of the things we noticed where I was at was like the East Lounge area and of Lucas Oil, and I walked out to where you go out to the seating, and there was fucking water leaking through the ceiling, dripping down, and then there were other spots in the stadium where water was leaking down, and then obviously over in the convention area there was 2 really fucking bad spots. Like that was one spot, and then there was one other spot. I think the vendor hall had a spot as well. But it was pretty much just heavy fucking rain and water. And when it started and they tried to make us all shelter, it was during the Hobbit pre-release, and I was already frustrated with how long shit was taking and the way that was going. So I decided I'm fucking done with this pre-release. And I got all my shit and I walked down to the fucking stadium floor where everybody had already been moved away from everything. And like I just kind of did a little bit of a lap around checking things, and then I went up back by the front entrance, and the whole time there's staff and everybody telling you which way to fucking go, and you need to go here, and we're not allowed to go there, and not allowed to do this, and I just fucking walk right past every goddamn one of them because, I mean, like it wasn't, like having us all just sit still in one fucking place is far more ridiculous than just letting us go about our goddamn business, because there was no immediate threat. Like they were just being overly precautious because tents were getting blown around outside and the rain was so fucking thick you couldn't see through it. But now I ended up walking from the tunnel to Lucas Oil over to the convention hall. And the whole time I'm walking that way, there are people chattering about this and that. And then I hear one fucking security guard lady say, "At what point are we allowed to make them go where we need them to?" And I go, "Nowhere if you don't want to catch a felony." And I just kept walking right on fucking past her. I'm like, you can tell people where you want them to shelter, but you cannot hold people against your will in any fucking regard whatsoever.
Nope.
Right.
And if they want to fucking leave, they're allowed to. So to any security staff, whoever has that in their mind, be very careful, because someone has the right to kill you if you just hold them against their fucking will somewhere. And that is completely within our rights and our laws. And I just don't appreciate
technicality, if you hold someone, if you move someone to another location and don't allow them to leave, it is kidnapping.
Yeah. And then, or false imprisonment if you just hold them in the room they were already in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you can't be fucking doing that. What you can do is give people the option of a safe place. And you can tell them they're not allowed to be in certain parts of your building, but you can't fucking keep them. And I just walked right on by everybody. And by the time I got to the northwest corner of the convention center, the rain had stopped enough. I went outside, was smoking a cigarette, and then when I finished my cigarette, I just went back inside and crossed the sky bridges through the hotels and went in my fucking car just fine. And no rain on me or nothing. And I'm like, we had a real bad fucking rainstorm, and you guys shit the bed on handling people for no reason.
Yeah.
The guy's got a barking alarm.
It's crazy that's what they
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, that rain was fucking intense, and that wind was crazy. Walking outside was not a good idea. Standing near the windows, also not a good idea. So yeah, go ahead and move people away. But the fact that you shut my game down when I'm in the fucking concrete with it, like the deep of the fucking stadium, and they say our shelter is the room we're in, but they make us leave that room and go stand in the hallway instead, well, then I think you're fucking stupid.
Right.
And I don't think you understand what's actually going on. So I was like, nope, I'm out.
If your room had no windows and was like a safe place to be, there was no reason to shut any of it down.
Well, and there was a lot of glass in that room. I'll give them that. And like just on the other side of the room was the east entrance, where it is a big glass fucking wall. But I'm like, at that point, like, if shit's going that fucking crazy, we should have evacuated the building, not sheltered in place when we had the opportunity to get the fuck out.
Right.
Like, what are you talking about right now?
Right.
And in actuality, 3 or 4 levels up in a building is not your shelter fucking area anyway. You should have had us. You should have had us in the fucking player tunnel underneath, like, not the fucking places the public can travel to from the escalators and shit. You need to put us where it's legitimately safe.
Right.
You know,
right.
They didn't have any of that shit open. It's just like, oh, we're going to act like you're safe here. But I'm like, no, you just funneled us down into a tight corridor. So when people panic, we step on each other and kill each other. Like,
how much you want to bet when they release maps next year, there will be designated shelters?
Oh yeah, there absolutely will, because last year they had 2 people get an allergic reaction to the balloon sculptures at the very end of the at the very end of the convention when they were tearing them down. This was a staff member and a security member that when they pop all the balloons, the latex fucking dust in the air and shit gave them allergic reactions. And one of them was from the fucking security responding to someone having an allergic reaction. Here's my question, dumb fuck Darwin victim. is if you're allergic to latex, why the fuck are you anywhere near a million balloon sculpture while they're popping it? Are you
can't
fucking
tell me that you've
retarded?
made it this far in your life and didn't know that you were allergic to latex.
Yeah,
There's
and
no fucking way.
And then the next thing is now they don't get a balloon sculpture ever again. They did it for years in a row, years and years in a row with no incident. And then the one time they have a fucking incident,
That was last year's?
yeah,
Jesus.
is because you got two window looking fucking idiots cleaning up your balloons.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't disagree with you, but that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, but that, I
Yeah.
mean, that's what it'll be. It'll be like a page of maps
Yeah.
and then a page of evacuation, like shelters and evacuation
Mhm.
points.
And the convention itself was fucking amazing. Like, that is something to behold. I think the block party's cool. I love that we can go to fucking Lucas Oil to play. I will say the game organizers were not on their fucking top game. That shit was a little depressing. But as far as like interactive things to do, the displays, the cool shit, like, dude, it was fucking badass. And then even with the rain, like, you can't control that. It's not necessarily their fault, although Indianapolis may want to have a better fucking roof installed before next year.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard to believe that
yeah.
a convention center that is I don't think that old as far as all the upgrades and like upgrades and what expansions that they've done that's the best your roof can do.
Yeah.
It's like, are you sure? Like, what are you guys doing? Like, that roof cannot be 30 years old. I mean,
Yeah.
it should be way better than that. Way better than that. Lucas Oil, I get, because at least that's a retractable dome.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm sure that heavy rain with wind probably gets in that all the time.
Well, and honestly, the spot that was leaking looked like a condensation pump or something quit working for the air conditioning because it was like leaking out of an air conditioning vent area.
Hey, that's what happens at our work.
Yeah.
The big tubes. It kind of looked like that, the one I was close to.
Okay.
But as far as that one, dude, that shit was just a waterfall in there. And then, like, I did hear a lot of people complaining about Riftbound's booth because of mismanaged lines and shit like that. But I think that was also a fan base problem because there were so many motherfucking people swarming that goddamn booth at all times. Like, when Lorcana came out and it was big at Gen Con, that's like what Riftbound is doing right now.
Yeah.
And like, I didn't see any craziness where people were like, oh yeah, this is the Ravensburger line. Like, there were some big Ravensburgers lines, but nothing like the calamity of fucking Riftbound. They had a lot of cool shit. It was a new set dropped or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I got it coming into the store next week, I think.
I do say, though, the next time I go to Gen Con, I will put no focus on TCGs at all. Like, I do that as a board game fucking thing.
Is it?
Like, you go there and play board games, and I like the fact that D&D is available because some of the events I attended and did were the best because of D&D. But I did not play D&D, and I wouldn't do that either because it takes too goddamn long. But the cool fucking board game, like, there are so many cool board games, and like, I definitely didn't give enough focus to playing new stuff. I did pick up a couple cool games, but they're like smaller and they're like 2-player. So like me and Alex traveling, or we go out, have drinks somewhere, and we can sit down with a small game and play. But
Speaking of that, small game to play, and something we should do is that now that I'm not on probation, we should play that drinking wrestling game.
Oh yeah.
And I have that. I should probably bust that out with like Blake and Izzy at some point.
Yeah.
And have fun with it.
By the way, the Gen Con building, the core building, not any of its expansions or like remodels or anything, is 54 years old.
Oh, okay. Well, a little older than I thought. Did Oh, D&D D&D's announcement, Dungeons and Dragons announcement that they're doing a crossover with World of Warcraft and Star Wars.
Okay, so I'm
Thoughts?
pretty sure.
Like, did you hear anything about it?
I didn't go see that panel, but it was like as soon as it happened in that panel hall, like as soon as they uttered it on the screen, I swear to God, the whispers were like, they traveled so fucking fast and far. It was like I heard somebody whisper in my ear, D&D, World of Warcraft, and Star Wars, huh? You know, and it's like, what? Did you hear that? And then you start talking about it with the people next to you. Yeah, I heard, they were doing this.
Yeah, did you post it on did somebody post it on the group page, or maybe I just saw it on Facebook?
I can't remember.
I might have just saw it on Facebook, but I was like, oh shit. Like,
dude,
I guess
every Magic nerd was like, do you think this means? And I'm like, probably.
Yeah, that Magic's getting a World of Warcraft and a Star Wars set at some point.
I think it definitely means that. And I
think World of Warcraft is going to be first.
Yeah, one of them's
Star
Wars
Wars has
unannounced.
Star Wars Unlimited, so I think it may be harder for them to do a full set, but they may be able to do a secret layer where they reskin.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that we did Lord of the Rings, we did The Hobbit. I'm guessing that World of Warcraft's next.
Yeah.
That's what makes sense.
That would be my guess. And
the thing with
I
World
would
of
see
Warcraft, they can do so many sets because they theoretically you could go WoW Classic and then start with every expansion.
You got 3 Warcrafts alone.
Well, yeah, that too.
And yeah, I don't know. I'm fucking here for it.
So
like that, I am beyond I am more excited for that than I am Star Wars.
Oh,
World of
Magic.
World of Warcraft. Like if that were to be a thing, yeah. And then the same for D&D. Playing them in D&D. Oh, fucking dude! I've told everybody World of Warcraft is going to be the funnest way to D&D, and I can role play that one out of my ass with endless in-universe direct references to shit.
So do you think they're just going to come up with like do you think they're going to have pre-made campaigns, or do you think they're just going to blast out like a
World of Warcraft
shortened, like, here's the World of Warcraft D&D player's handbook?
I think they'll do both of those is typically how it goes. If it's big enough, they'll make like their own little World of Warcraft player's handbook. But they normally introduce it, at least from my experience, by doing a campaign or two and seeing how the reception is.
Well, and here's the thing. All those, like, they have to make special handbooks or what do they call them?
They call them something, don't they?
It's not like supplemental.
I was going to say companion.
No, it's like I can't remember what it's called, but basically, they have to do something with the classes because you don't have a warlock in Star Wars. You have Jedi and Sith, and you can call them Inquisitors, Acolytes, and all that crazy shit, whatever. But you don't have like the same. Whereas Warcraft has some overlap, but your wizard is now a mage or your sorcerer or who the fuck ever.
Right.
You can keep your warlock, but you need a shaman now, and you need like all these other types of classes. So I'm curious to see how they change that shit around.
So nothing has been, according to what I'm reading here, nothing has been confirmed with story details or when it'll take place. All they said was it will launch in Star Wars will launch in 2027, and it'll take place in the season of the Rebellion. So everyone's guessing the original trilogy is where they're going to set at least the first couple campaigns.
What about Warcraft? It comes out, like, did you say late 27 for Star Wars?
Star Wars just says it'll launch in 27.
I think Star Wars is late 27, and I think Warcraft is early 27.
The only thing I was looking for, launching on November 17th, 2026.
Oh, shit.
An official 256-page crossover source book bringing Azeroth to the tabletop.
Shit.
The book maps all 13 WoW classes, 16 species, iconic dungeons, and an Ice Crown
Hey.
Citadel raid adventure to the revised D&D rules.
Okay, so they're really hooking into Arthas for this as like the central focus of its.
That
Arthas
that
is the
release
big
date
bad.
is the week before Thanksgiving
Yep.
when kids will be home
Yeah.
and from school and families will be gathered together, and it's right before everybody starts shopping for Christmas.
Yeah.
So that is a Christmas release. That means I bet Star Wars is gonna hit in May.
May the 4th.
Yeah, I bet it hits in May.
We'll get Death Knights, Demon Hunters as Rangers.
3 updated subclasses.
Oh, whoa. Okay, so the classes are class skins. So it's just reskinnings of the old one.
But
so
6
a
new
Death Knight is a
subclasses.
paladin.
Yeah.
Death Knight is the Oath of the Ebon Blade, which will play into it. And then the Ranger class has specialties that I see what they're doing.
Nice.
So they're
Okay.
reskinning the old shit and making it seem like it's
But we're getting 60 new spells, 25 new magic items, 10 professions adapted from the MMO.
well, and that's cool because we need Frostmourne. I almost bought a phone Frostmourne today. I seen it. I'm like, babe, that's Frostmourne. I could rule Azeroth.
This will be cool.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. It definitely
And you're getting the races.
Oh, scroll down to the dungeons.
Oh, sorry.
Because that sounds like a blast. Rerun the Dead Mines and Scarlet Monastery. Those are all like the early like leveling up kind of shit.
yeah.
And then of course the Nixia's Lair. That one's bad as fuck. But yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
This
reminds
is-
me of the old days.
This is it is a smart play by Wizards with D&D doing crossovers.
You know, I don't know how Star Wars would look on fucking cards, to be honest. I don't see it as looking very good. But Pope Warcraft would look the fucking best out of any outside
I'm not one to
franchise.
normally shit on Universes Beyond, but World of Warcraft base, like Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
fits right into
Oh,
the Magic
fuck, dude.
universe.
That's good.
Star Wars is a little off-putting, kind of like Fallout can
Also,
be.
shout out to Blizzard and how they really weren't such a rapey environment after all, that a lot of people lied about those sex abuse allegations. Like, that's coming out right now. So we all boycotted Blizzard for a big ass long, not all of us, but I certainly didn't do anything involving Blizzard for a minute. And then it was like, oh, all these bitches lied. Damn. So I'm probably be picking up that World of Warcraft D&D book.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've debated
Yeah.
on started playing World,
I-
getting back into Warcraft.
I will not go back. There's too much that changed, and then there's like, oh, WoW Classic, and then it's like we're up to all of the fucking expansions again in WoW Classic, and I'm like,
Then it's not classic.
okay, just take me to a server that has Burning Crusades, the fucking very last day before Wrath of the Lich King came out, and put me on that server, and I will live there forever, happy as a fucking pig in shit. Yeah. Burning
Nice.
Crusades was just good.
Yeah. This will be a good thing. This might be a way for me to get people into the store to play D&D too. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to do a D&D night or whatever.
This stuff.
I know you had
yeah.
mentioned doing board games in the store too.
Yeah.
So
I'm looking for some more like stimulus as far as like games and trying to branch out from always just playing Magic, but yeah, I don't know. We'll kind of just see once we get some board games going. I know Alex was like, she enjoyed it the last time we had a big board game
the
day.
big board game night. Yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was really thinking we should do that again.
I should probably, especially now that it's right after Gen Con, because if Brett's got any sort of free time at all, I'm sure he bought.
Yeah.
I'm sure he bought a boatload of board games.
Yeah. Plus, he
be able
already
to
has a
bring.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only got a couple, but that's just because I didn't know what to fucking do. I was like, oh my God, look
Yeah.
at all this shit. It's
Yeah.
everywhere.
It's
And then I left with like, a wizard outfit. And
Well, Clinton said that he ran into you like twice. Or
yeah, I
whatever.
did. I
He's
did see
like,
Clinton twice.
he's like
That's-
you show up to
oh,
Gen
yeah.
Con and there's like 100,000 people, and it's like the third person I saw was Brad.
Yeah.
He's like,
I
I don't even know how I pulled that off.
I ran into Nick from Indy, Brett Aubrey's
Indy?
friend. Yeah. Let's see who else. I think there was somebody else other than Clinton I seen. I tried to remember, but there was just so many fucking people there too.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Do I need to start a thread on Reddit for everyone that meets Brad at Gen Con?
I think so. I think that would be a lot better. Be easier for me
We're
to
gonna
track.
make you a cultural icon at Gen Con.
It would be great if you had famous people chiming in and be like, "Oh yeah, I signed a card for him."
If you meet Brad at Gen Con.
Yeah. No, I think I don't know about next year going because I've got the other conventions I want to go to, but
Yeah, you got Matt because you want to do Detroit and Vegas for MagicCon, right?
yeah, and then I want to leave enough room in my schedule to do something else nice, maybe not nerdy, like a fucking normal. I can go to a beach like a normal old white lady.
Yeah. Yeah, we've discussed San Diego next year.
I didn't discuss shit.
Why? Yeah, the auditor that I had at my day job last week lives in San Diego, and he's getting ready to retire. Or he's already retired, but his retirement job is he's going to become a certified like whale boat not instructor, but like he's gonna be the person that takes you out and
Tour guide?
and yeah, like a whale watching tour guide.
Yeah.
So like he told us anytime, we wouldn't stay with him or nothing, but he's like, I can get you on the boat. It won't even cost you nothing. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So San Diego's somewhere I've always wanted to go anyway, and if by chance her spring break falls on the week that maybe San Diego Comic-Con is, then maybe we'll try to pull that off.
I've always wanted to go that
It
way.
would be more me and less her wanting to do it at that point, but it would still be a cool experience to go out there and do the San Diego Comic-Con, just once.
How late is spring break?
Hers is usually into April.
Not in July?
No, San Diego Comic-Con's in July.
July 22nd to the 25th of 2027.
Oh, that's going to be the week right. Sorry. MagicCon Vegas is the 27th through the 29th, I think, next year.
Preview night starts July 21st, but technically the first official night or official day is the 22nd.
Yeah, that's not going to work then. I was hoping for some
Birthday
reason I
trip.
thought they were in I could do it for a birthday trip.
Hey, let's go back to San Diego twice in 1 year. Just hope the first time is good.
Yeah, birthday trip. So yeah, I'm not sure about Magic Con yet. Would make more sense for me to do Detroit. That way I could just drive up there than fly. But
Yeah. That's one thing I'm looking forward to, but the problem is it's still going to be fucking expensive to stay up there.
Yeah.
And it's
still fucking Detroit.
And it is Detroit. Detroit doesn't scare me that bad. It's more abandoned than it is anything.
Yeah.
At this point, it's more abandoned than it is. Yeah.
Yeah, you just bring your weapons that you stash outside the convention hall before you go in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hope they're there when you leave. And not in the hands of an assailant.
When's the So we're expecting them to announce next year's Magic sets
November.
in
Uh,
November at
Yeah.
New York Comic Con.
No, November
it'll
is
be-
another MagicCon. Right?
It'll be at Atlanta again.
yeah, Atlanta
Oh,
MagicCon.
Atlanta's in November then. Okay.
Yeah, so they're gonna probably give us what those fucking sets are that are unannounced.
Yep, sometime November 13th through the 15th.
Because they've already announced them, right? They announced.
Yeah.
They've already. They
'Cause
announced
last
them
time-
at Amsterdam, right?
Last year we went to Atlanta and there was still another convention afterwards. So we got like the timeline that looked like this when we were at the convention.
Yeah,
And then it was like
that's right. Because we're going back to Kamigawa
yeah.
Kamigawa.
and
Because it's going to be Titan Breach with Ikoria
Yeah.
Titans.
yeah,
It's going to
Okay.
be Kamigawa Mechs and Ikoria Titans. I swear to God, those dogs need to quit barking at nothing.
they're gonna bark at like any random thing that flies down the alleyway.
I know.
So, all right, yeah.
I know some people are already worried about Zulfir.
Oh yeah.
Not for the magic set itself, but because it is all based on African like folklore, I guess, and Africa in general is like the from what I've seen from people talking about it. And so everyone's like, well, the racists are going to come out in droves now.
And it's gonna be from both sides.
Yeah, it'll be both sides.
And I'm like, cool. Like in universe Wakanda, I'm gonna make the joke too. I don't give a fuck. But
Well,
like,
yeah.
it's literally
I mean,
we're not fucking stupid, right? Like, we
Right.
can admit it's pretty obvious, but I don't know. I think you should have just let off with, "Hey, we got Teferi back," and then everybody would be like, "Oh my god, he's back!" And then that's it. Just leave it there. He brought Zalfir back, and he plopped it right over New Phyrexia, and then everybody's like, "Oh, fuck them guys, yeah!" And then no one says a fucking word about your art inspiration for a set and a plane that never existed anywhere near Earth or Africa.
Yeah.
You fucking twit. Like, just let us have our shit.
Yeah,
With like,
yeah,
yeah, I don't know. But yeah, you're definitely going to get the racists from both sides. You're going to get the people who will negatively make fun of it for what it is. And then you'll get the people who will call everybody else filthy fucking names because they don't like it for any number of reasons that have nothing to do with what it is. Like, you know,
right.
like,
Right.
hey, maybe I didn't like it because I figured it would have had these different mechanics in it. Like if we get this fucking set and there's no reprint of Teferi's protection or there's no phasing or anything like that, I'm gonna
I
be like,
better
well,
have
this is
some
fucking dog
banding.
shit. Like,
I need my banding.
yeah, I'm like, it looked pretty, but this is dog shit. You know, like,
Didn't we just get a reprint of Teferi's protection too?
yeah, we did in Marvel.
T'Challa's protection.
Yeah, see
T'Challa's.
Wakanda.
Oh,
they
well,
could
that- yeah.
plop it right back in. It
Yeah.
ain't gonna. No, I think it's gonna look fucking great. I think it'll be beautiful, but I'm not looking forward to the noise either.
Yeah.
God
Yeah.
forbid you judge something for being dry, and who knows? Maybe it won't be dry. It'll probably be like fucking baller as fuck.
Oh, I
Probably gonna be
imagine bringing Teferi back,
That's
it's
what I
going to
mean.
be insane.
And if we would have focused on that instead of whatever fucking made up reason you had to get paid and draw pictures, you know. I don't know. Just give us Teferi. Just give us the fucking. Just give us the dude we all know.
Yeah. Yeah. So are all the cards going to be like Teferi based or?
That would be great if every one of them had
Zulfir-
Teferi on it somewhere.
Zulfir is where Teferi is from.
Yeah, it
I-
was. It was a city in a different plane, and when the Phyrexians invaded, and there was some crazy shit, he up and took the whole fucking city off the plane, and then I think the plane got destroyed or something.
Oh, okay. So he phased.
yeah.
it's like his
from
card does.
Dominaria.
Yes.
Zulfir was a city and it was a nation in Dominaria.
Yeah.
To save his people, like you said, from the original Phyrexian invasion, the Planeswalker Teferi phased the entire nation out of time. It returned centuries later during March of the Machine, swapping places with New Phyrexia to become its own standalone plane. So
Yeah.
he made it its own universe now, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. So it's the Wakanda of magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bombay.
Bombay.
Bombay. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why that's grossly negligent or anything.
I don't
It's just
know.
kind of like,
It's like saying, you know, it's
I mean, I guess the MCU didn't get in trouble for it, really. I
well,
guess
no,
we'll
it's
have
just
to-
something we've done in so many of our inspirations is
Yeah.
uses culture. But
Yeah.
what we have never done before is held it over the heads of other cultures
Yeah.
intentionally.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm just shut your fucking mouth about where it's from and show me the pretty cards.
Yeah. No shit.
Which the only argument, because I forgot about this, with it being from Dominaria is considered the Earth of magic. It is the most similar to Earth. But even then, it's
Yeah.
still not Africa.
Even then, they still didn't get their whole plane until we had to give it to them later.
Yeah.
And it was like they were a part of a bigger fucking world at a point. But now they get their own.
Yeah, now if you see a picture of Zolfir, the plane, the entire plane is tiny. At least what they have mapped. That's it. There's the plane.
Fucking, would
They
you
even-
guys be a picked water world? You just put an island on water world, called her good. Yeah, I mean,
Because that's what happens when you pick a country up and go, this is now a universe.
yeah, this is a plane, flat Earth. It's like,
Yeah, actually, it is literally flat Earth
Yeah.
now. Way to go,
Or
Brad.
like-
You just somehow made it so magic
like-
has made flat Earth real.
the MCU showing off Asgard, and it's been touted as this big, nice fucking place. And I'm like,
Yeah.
shit, I could walk from one side to the other in a
Just
day.
they just made it a city in space.
Yeah, I'm like, I could fucking. This ain't that big. You didn't need
Yeah.
that much gold to build one castle.
Yeah, I saw somewhere on TikTok, and God only knows it's probably not true or nothing. Somebody probably made it with AI, but it said that they were scrapping Thor 5 and making it, renaming it Hercules. And I don't know if that's true or not, but you said Asgard, and that's what
I wonder if they're using.
Roy Kent.
Yeah,
Speaking
Roy
of that,
Kent.
did you watch the
first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched it last.
Did
night.
you watch the first episode?
We've
of
all
Ted
watched
Lasso?
it. Hey, we are all finally caught up on
that
Ted
reminds
Lasso.
me. Sorry to interrupt, but we were at the Ren Fair, and there was a fire eating lady, and she was like doing her spiel, and there's a whole crowd of people sitting there watching, and she goes, "What's everyone's favorite food in Kansas City?" Because that's where she's from. And I'm the only one that goes, barbecue. And it's just Ted Lasso.
It's because of Ted Lasso.
Fucking A,
Yeah,
I'd
we've all actually watched Ted Lasso.
have never gotten that question right if I didn't watch that last night. Fuck, I don't know, corn. What a fucking
I don't
corn
know.
around
What are they
there.
making fucking Kansas City? God damn.
Barbecue. No, she was eating fire, so it was like
So from the rumor I am
what she was kind of
seeing,
playing into.
it will still technically be. It is being speculated if they'll change the title of the movie, but it is still Thor being a major part of the movie, but it is going to follow Hercules as our main protagonist.
Oh, okay.
Is the current going on rumor.
So it's like they're going to use Thor to give us Hercules' origin story.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. All right.
Which I would love to see Roy Kent in the MCU again, because I did not know who he was.
Who he was
Yeah.
before, yeah. So what'd you think of the first episode of
Oh,
Ted
one last
Lasso?
thing. I was scrolling TikTok and saw an interview with what is his name, Brett Goldstein.
Yeah.
And he's talking in his normal voice, and Kyla's sitting on the couch and went, "Who is that? That sounds familiar." And I flipped the phone, and she heard him speak and went, "No, he can't sound like that. He needs to sound more gruff, more mean." She's like, "He sounds too pussy."
Yeah.
Then I go back to shrinking.
Yeah, shrinking, him singing him and shrinking is totally mind blowing. It's totally different on there for sure. And he's like clean shaved in the first,
Yeah.
like in his first story arc.
You know damn well I don't have a hairy ass.
So what do you think of the first episode?
That was all
of the
right.
season?
It was definitely one of those episodes where I'm like, am I really going to have to go tell Ted Lasso myself to take the fucking job?
Yeah, no shit.
Like, am I going to have to jump through this fucking TV? Because I'm tired of hearing it.
But yeah, I totally thought it was a good setup, like to show you where they're gonna like
Where this season's going.
where
Yeah,
the
and
season's
why.
gonna go
And why, yeah.
yeah.
No,
for sure.
that was the thing that I appreciated about it, was it just being like, here's why we came. And I'm
Right.
like, oh, fucking sweet. Nobody's going to beat around the bush.
Right.
And I'm
right.
like, I need more of that in movies.
Yeah, and I like how it wasn't even subtle that you know moving forward the conflict is gonna be Keeley just going full 1000% into the women's team and Rebecca having to keep pulling her back.
Right.
Like they didn't even beat around the bush.
Yeah.
To me, they didn't even beat around the bush with that. That was a glaring, this is going to be
Yeah.
a thing all fucking season.
Well, and I also thought it was nice that the way they set it up, to know that the main struggle for Ted is not going to be the fact that his family ain't with him. Like, we don't have to worry about him pissing and moaning about his kid not being there because they're just going to go too.
Right.
And that's like
Yes.
the episode was starting off like, oh, I'm going to have to watch him cry about his fucking son all over again.
Right.
And then his son's like, no, I'm going to cry about this lazy fucker. Go get a job, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah, I did like that, which means that Ted's struggle isn't going to be with them. It'll probably be like getting the women's team over.
Yeah.
Like it'll be trying to get the women to buy in and getting the city to buy into the women.
Yeah.
I mean, that you could tell that that's what this whole entire first season's going to be, is like
Yeah.
him and Higgins and probably
Yeah.
Beard trying to get the women's team over.
That is the
Yeah.
one, my only complaint. Where was Beard this episode?
Well, they did show Beard in getting married.
Well, yeah, we saw
So,
that at the
I'm
end of
gonna guess-
season 3.
Yeah. Well, they just showed him. They just showed the.
They
picture
showed the
of
picture.
wedding.
I need him there though.
Yeah,
I needed him.
I can't
I needed him
imagine he's-
smacking Ted around.
I feel like there's gonna be a thing where Ted walks up to everybody and he's like, "Now you're gonna know I need Beard with me," and he's like, "I'm here, coach."
Yeah,
And
he's
just
already gonna
standing
be
next
there.
to him.
I would guess
I'm right here.
that he we don't see him, and then he walks in and he's like, "I'm
Yeah.
right here."
Yeah.
Like-
Right, coach.
I was gonna say, I don't know if Dad brought it up. To all the internet fucktards, it was a perfect episode because it is a perfect setup for what was supposed to
were people
be the
bitching about
ending
it?
of a TV show. Everyone's complaint is that the first episode is too boring and you could sum the whole thing up in a paragraph in an email. And my response is it set up the entirety of, like you guys were just saying, it sets up the entirety of the first
Do
season.
they want my email for Monty Python?
Yeah,
I could-
technically, you could whittle everything down
Yeah.
to a paragraph in an email.
I could write a single page letter about Band of Brothers if I fucking needed to. You know, like,
I told him when he told me that today, I was just like, yeah, that was the point. Like, they needed this first
Yeah.
episode to show that the family was going to go with
it's
him.
almost like
that-
your wrestling fans watch Ted Lasso.
Yeah, I think that's how we got onto it.
Yeah.
That is how
Yeah.
we got onto it because
It
I
is.
was bitching. He's like, "Well, that's internet trolls," and I was like, "I normally agree." But now one of the podcasts I listen to is bitching about the episode, and there's people that love those 3 hosts
Yeah.
love Ted Lasso, and I'm like, "What are you bitching about? This is exactly what episode 1
Yeah.
of season 1 was.
Yeah, well, and
It's a setup for the show."
I mean, they ended season 3 being this was it. Like, I mean, that was a series finale.
A damn
if I
good
had
one,
ever
too.
seen one, yeah. And 3 years later, they decide they're going to go ahead and do a season 4, and it's like they've got to give it a reason to exist.
Yes.
And not just an email. They needed an actual like emotional reason for this next phase in his life, all their lives to exist. And that was the whole point of the episode.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you show up in episode 1 of season 4 and he's already there, we're missing all of the emotional buildup and and it's small, but we're missing all of the setup for how he got there.
Right.
And I don't want it in a flashback because obviously his kid and his wife is there. Why would we be having a flashback?
Right.
It's not like he's reminiscing on anything.
Right.
Well, and it's not his wife because he doesn't live with her. Like,
well,
she's
that's
still
true
separate.
too. His ex-wife.
Yeah, it's ex-wife.
I looked at Alex and I
still-
was like, I think I finally figured out. She likes him. She just tired of the stick. Like, I think she just tired of this fucking. Can't you talk like a normal fucking human for once? You know, I think that's the only reason he has a failed marriage is because he's a goddamn cartoon character.
What he kept telling every time he tried to talk to Higgins when they were at the restaurant, Higgins had a fucking
Oh yeah.
had a fucking rip.
Oh yeah, savor every minute of it.
My favorite is while Keely is trying to say, "That's work. That's work."
Work. Yeah.
Yeah, he
The barbecue sauce was awesome.
yeah, Rebecca just kept dumping it down in front of her. I love that she bought a fucking bedazzled suit with a giant eagle on the back.
Oh yeah. I think there's always gonna be a food obsession each season.
Yeah.
Because that's the way it was. At the beginning was the one things that Ted would get. Yeah.
How much you want to bet that he brings a fucking year supply full of fucking ribs with him or something?
Did you see her loading her private plane
Yeah.
full of fucking barbecue? Like, goddamn.
I mean, it was great. The security guard that walked up to him and was like, "That's littering," and she's like, I'm just kidding you. Rebecca's like, "Oh my god, I don't know how much more I could take of all these fucking nice people."
Yeah.
Which I imagine you guys know, but a lot of Americans don't realize that Europeans find us way too nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna start telling them to go fuck themselves. Go fuck yourself.
Well, that's my thing. Is I
guy.
grew up watching movies set in New York where everyone's like, fuck you, and they're like, man, Americans are so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you guys stabbing each other as a fucking greeting?
They just don't even talk to each other, I think, in England.
Yeah,
they just like nobody exists. You just walk by.
Yeah.
It's like
Or it's like the one old guy, wanker.
yeah.
That's about as.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But yeah, no, I loved it. I thought it was great. I watched it this morning.
I'm kind of curious of what the coming episode, meeting the players of the team is going to be like.
Yeah.
I'm ready because I know like the main awkward shtick is going to be Ted in the fucking locker room.
Yeah.
Because we spent so much time in the locker room with the men's team. And that's a coach's job. But it's like.
Oh, yeah. It'll be something where he's like, I bet the first episode he's like got his hands
The whole
over his
time.
eyes while he's talking to him in the locker room.
Beard will just be facing the wall. He'll just be standing against the wall.
I will say that's the one thing I'm worried about because we've already seen there is a female coach.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen any promotional pictures with Beard. That's why I also said earlier, I need Beard to be there.
I could have swore I did see a promotional photo with Beard.
Well, he did all the promo work with Ted.
Yeah, I could have swore that Beard was in it, but I think the girl that we see standing next to him in the photo for the new season or for the next episode is, I think she's going to be the Nathan of the group. Like
Wonder Kid.
Yeah. So,
Wunderkind or whatever.
The one I'm gonna miss is Roy Kent.
And Jamie Tart to do.
Yeah.
So Beard will be there, but the whole time he was doing press runs with Jason Sudeikis, he was clean shaven. So people don't know if he's going to be clean shaven or if he will stay beard in the show.
Oh.
That's like the running joke
They'll
going
call him
on.
Beard without having one. And like, the wife likes it. And he'd just be like, the wife likes it the whole time.
Is that the equivalent to? Well, I guess it's not because they're calling him Beard because his actual name was Beard. The drummer for ZZ Top, his name was
Frank Beard.
His name was Beard.
Well, and he was the only one that didn't have a beard.
Didn't have a beard. His name was Frank Beard.
That's a bad picture, or at least a small one. But yeah, see, no beard.
Is Roy Kent in the new season?
I believe he is. Let me take a second and Google that.
Did you hear how football is life is fucking playing soccer or football for real?
Yeah, he made his
He got
World Cup
signed.
debut.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he got signed and played in the World Cup and shit.
Yeah, I saw that. The guy.
Danny.
Diego. What did Diego?
Danny.
Danny. It was
It's
Danny.
Danny.
Yeah.
Danny Rojas.
Danny Rojas.
There you
That's
go.
it.
Football is life.
So he will be
just guest starring.
He will be in the show, and he's made comments in the press, like in interviews and stuff, that he is enthusiastic for exploring the ongoing dynamic and potential future between Roy and Keeley. Because he did
mention, when he asked about Roy.
They're just really good friends.
Yeah. Does Roy know that?
Yeah. I don't think Roy knows that.
I don't think Roy knows that.
Roy does not know that. There's no way.
Still one of my best scenes.
No.
Still one of my best, one of my favorite scenes for all three of those seasons was when he tells Rebecca that she's worth more. Does he, what did he say? Something about, do you feel fireworks? If you don't feel fireworks, what the fuck are you even doing? Yeah, and Keeley's like, huh? He's like, yeah, because he just tells her to shut the fuck up, basically. Yeah. There's that, and then the part where two of the most, emotional parts are with him. The part where he's talking about getting his ass kicked by the guy on the team because they were yelling slurs at the black guy, and he's like, you don't have to like it to understand it. What he did might have been terrible, but he did it for a reason because we're all still people.
There are behind the scene photos of Beard with his beard and Roy Kent on set.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's just holding it though. It's weird.
Yeah, he's just got all of the shavings in a bag.
That would be awesome if he just carried it around so they could still call him Beard.
It looks like
hold on a minute.
It looks like Phoebe will also show Roy's niece.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't know why my...
Did you just lose everything?
You don't flicker?
No, yeah, everything flickered, but I didn't lose. It's still recording. Everything's still going.
Should we... Is that the world telling us to quit before something bad happens?
It might be.
Okay.
We are also at an hour and 8 minutes.
Okay. All right. So perfect. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the wrestling and the Gen Con talk and a little bit of Magic and a little bit of D&D, which we usually don't dive a whole lot into D&D, but I think we'll do it probably more as we move forward. Ted Lasso,
I know we'll be talking about Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso will be a continuing thing. We also, at some point, we'll have to talk about Spider-Man. I need to watch Wonder Man too, so
I need to watch Wonder Man. I need to watch Supergirl still.
So yeah, Supergirl was solid.
Oh fuck, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So and I think that's getting ready to hit streaming services soon already.
Yeah.
So James Gunn, by the way, said that he was not deterred by the box office of Supergirl. He was still looking forward to Superman World of Tomorrow, and he was going to move forward, and he was not concerned. So,
how well did Spaceballs do in the box office compared to everything after?
Right. Well, and you got to look at. I mean, I mean, as long as you're making good movies, something will pop off, and I think Lanterns will pop off for them on HBO Max. So I
Yeah.
think they'll be fine.
I think we're finally off of the quit worrying about the fucking box office because it's not a
Yeah.
measure no more.
Yeah,
we're all
Supergirl
lazy.
comes out on streaming services and fucking kills it because views are out the fucking.
Yeah.
Then it'll be fine.
The only reason I can see people bringing up the box office is technically it didn't even meet its production budget, let alone breaking even on marketing. With all of it combined, break even should have been around 315 million, and they only grossed internationally and domestic combined at 126.
Which is shocking because I thought it was a fantastic movie. So although Misty's reviews were, she hated Superman, she liked Supergirl, she really enjoyed Spider-Man. So she put Spider-Man above Supergirl. So yeah. So anyway, like I said, like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
I'm Nick.
I'm Brad.
I'm Levi.
And this has been Pints and Pages.